Hi there Pisces, thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 22nd of July. The Sun moves into a more practical area for you this week, but it's not a case of all work and no play because you still have 3 planets located in the 5th solar house, an area which is really quite excellent. Unfortunately, Mercury, one of them, starts to clash with Uranus in the way it did the other week because Mercury has continued to obviously rewind and then it's going forwards again, so it's going back to the point where it clashed with Uranus. And this suggests that you may get the sudden urge to spend money, but also it could suggest that a sudden expense can crop up and you just need to be conscious of this. But combining brilliantly are Mars and Jupiter, and they can give you an enormous sense of self-confidence, especially in terms of how you look or feel. So if you're looking for a romantic encounter, you can't really get better than Jupiter and Mars combining, because there's nothing as enticing as that sense of raw confidence, and I do feel that you can have it this week. The problem is that these two clash with Pluto. Now, if you're somebody who does like to gamble, or you're a risk taker, or you like to take chances in general in your life, this combination of influence is saying to you, don't take risks to the point that are unethical, or you're coming into contact with people who are shady, dodgy in some way. Avoid areas of where you live which are run down, where there is a higher crime rate. Sounds a bit scary. I'm not meaning to be scary. It's just the fact that when Pluto and Mars go face to face, it can cause trouble. And in the wider world, it could cause conflict. That's unfortunately what happens. With Jupiter involved in the mix, we also have the area of exuberance, but not knowing boundaries. So it's important, especially when it comes to friendships and social activities, that you don't overdo it, you don't overgild the lily, that you actually keep a little bit back, that you don't burn yourself out in a hedonistic haze of pursuing the things that give us pleasure. Now, Venus moves into a delicious area for you on Tuesday, and that can have a profound impact on your relationships in the following 28 days. But it does get caught up with Neptune, your ruler, for a few days, and things could be very foggy and not clear. Again, be careful about what you wish for and what you lust for. But then Venus goes on to make a delicious link with Jupiter and Mars, and this could genuinely bring someone into your world who's really quite wonderful. So towards the very end of this week, something can unfold for you that really delights you. Unfortunately, the Sun and Saturn clash. And this kind of saying to you, if someone asks you to do something, do a favour for them, perhaps volunteer for something, or you get a bit of a pang that you should be doing something, you should be fulfilling an obligation. If it's going to cramp your style in any way, just be conscious of that. Otherwise, if you do it, you might end up regretting it and feeling really grumpy and miserable that you gave up your free time and you made this sacrifice. So this is a time when I do feel the pleasurable side of life may still be to the fore, and that may be what you need to focus on most. It's been a pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.